Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Star Trek Mirror Broken, issue number 1 of 6. Nice little mini-series, and this is looking pretty good, guys. I gotta admit, alright? Now, I've seen a couple of Star Trek comics before. Some of them I'll take them, some of them I'll leave them. I'm currently doing the Star Trek series that IDW is doing, the standard New Universe series that comes out after Star Trek Beyond and all that good stuff. And I've checked out a couple other things. Now, I didn't see Mirror Mirror. Now, Mirror Mirror is apparently how the original crew of the Star Trek Starship Enterprise had gone through slightly different things. They indicate that some traveler had come by and given some advice, and Kirk had gone forward and beaten up some people, whatever, and they tried to make it so that now Spock would take over and make a new logical empire for the Federation. And it turned out to be pretty powerful. Well, later on, it turned out that the Cardassian and Klingon empires wound up combining, and that the Federation, the Empire, was no longer nearly as powerful as it could have been. And the defenses were broken, and boom. So we start off now. Captain Jean-Luc Picard is aboard his ship, the SS Stargazer. Now, this is not the regular Jean-Luc you know. These guys have the arms ripped off of their uniforms. So we have an incredibly buff Lou Ferrigno looking Captain Jean-Luc Picard. This guy is huge. I mean, he's just buff, right? And just, wow, man. He seriously looks like an older surfer dude who's just like, gotta go pump some iron, man. The body beach. Anyway, This is still the regular Jean-Luc, with like his logic and his wartime strategies and his patience, active patience. And man, here's also the Inquisitor, who we knew as Counselor Troy. And I'm gonna let you know a little something, all right? I had the biggest freaking crush on Marina Sirtis growing up, all right? Girl's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous, all right? So I see that, I'm just like, all right, she's apparently second in command. I don't know where Riker is right now. I'm sure that we're going to find him. In fact, I already have a pretty good idea of how they're going to find him. Guys, this is so different. They rescue Data in a mine, okay, and they're trying to get him to do more things. He's improving weapons and things like that, but they come across a Cardassian ship that's not as that's apparently been messed up. They're not traveling in threes like they usually do. Instead, it's just by itself. It's on impulse power. So they sneak up. Jean-Luc is like, let's not screw this up like we did last time. They're able to they go directly for the life support and the rear bay doors, so that all the Cardassians just go flying out the back. They rescue 2. Not for any humanitarian services, but because they're going to turn them over in their information. So they capture the ship, they capture everything that they can, including spies, for interrogation, because this is apparently a surveillance ship. They bring them into Mars, a way station on Mars, and yeah, they don't get any kind of credit whatsoever, and they get mocked, and yeah, they're kind of just tossed away. Now, that's not good, and, Jean-Luc is like, this is going towards my accommodations, and I'm not getting anything, so he's really upset, and clearly, he should be. So he decides, let's try and figure something out. So Data goes and finds information that they are building a ship. It was just supposed to be a rumor, but it's actually a powerful ship. And, of course, it's the Enterprise. We know it's the Enterprise. And this guy, Geordi LaForge, is working out. Now, he used to be on the Stargazer under Picard, and these guys are treating him like garbage here, all right? They're making fun of him because of his handicap, his blindness, and, he's finding all these cool things, but these guys are just going to try and take credit for everything that he's finding and building, and he knows he's not going to get anything. So Jean-Luc goes up and tries to bargain with him, help me to steal this ship. And he says, you give me a seat aboard there and the second highest amount of treasure after yours, and yeah, we're done. We'll do this. So sure enough, he's going to lead him to the Enterprise now. Now, there's still 5 more issues in this, and I know that, obviously they're going to have to steal it. They're going to find a plan to steal it. They're going to have to come across Riker at some point and all the other crew members. Guys, this is actually a pretty exciting comic. I'm going to give this an A-. I don't know if the series is going to be able to maintain what they're doing currently, but right now, this is a very fun comic to read. I love What Ifs, or if you're more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan, than an Elseworlds. So here, this is just really good. This is a really good comic, and I'm enjoying myself a lot. And I think that, honestly, for the most part, most of you guys will too. It fills in every single gap you could possibly imagine, and you're waiting to see this new take on this universe that I think most of us really love. Why would you have clicked on this otherwise, right? All right, guys, so Professor Bill, Comic Book University, class dismissed.